Thanks for taking a minute to join me to talk about our fall holiday scarf sale that we've got going on right now at marlingoriginals.com. And the sale is on Friday, the 19th of November. And I hope you'll take a look at all the wonderful things. You'll get 15% off anything in the scarf collection. So be sure and take advantage of this. Now, you'll see that we have a lot of neck scarves on the website, and I hope you'll take a minute and go look at one of the videos. I did a video on how to wear the oblong scarves. So both the neck scarves and then the longer scarves that I'm about to talk about are covered in that video, and you might find some new tips and tricks. I've learned some things since last time we had a scarf event, so be sure and check that out. It's on YouTube at Marling Originals. But here's some of the beautiful neck scarves that I've got. Be sure and check those out. I've got some special pricing on trios as well, 3 of these in a bundle. You can do 2 for you, 1 for someone else, 1 for you, 2 for someone else if you're really generous. But these make wonderful gifts for your friends. I also have a lot of pieced scarves on the website, and I love the piece scarves because they are literally sometimes 15 different pieces of fabric that coordinates well together, and I think they're just such a great look. This one is the summer primaries. It's beautiful. Would make a lovely gift for yourself or someone else. I also have some new ones that are, these are Handpainted silk. So this purple and lilac is really pretty. It's a little bit skinnier, but it's a great scarf. The Handpainted silk is a little silkier. It's a little warmer. So this would be a great one for fall and winter. And I've got this pretty golden camels, which would look great with camel, which is a great color this season, and brown. So you warm tone people out there, this would be a great one. This was one I highlighted or noticed yesterday. It's denim. I mean, this would be so great with a pair of jeans. It just is denim and mauve and cream. What a gorgeous scarf. It's a little wider, not super duper long. So if you're stature challenged like I am, it's a good length. So this is a great scarf. I've also got some hand-painted scarves on the website. So these, I'm calling these my Granite series. I have a couple of really short ones, which I like because I do like shorter scarves. They're really pretty and they're soft. They're Handpainted silk. They're gonna be a little bit warmer, but they're just beautiful. There's another one of the Granite series. And then this one is the Granite series with some marbled insets. And you guys probably don't know, in my free time, I am a rock hound. So I go out and dig for rocks, which my dad thinks is hilarious since he says there's lots of rocks in my yard, Susan. But I go dig for jasper and garnet and all kinds of different rocks. And this inspired these groupings of scarves. Here's another one. Has a beautiful crepe de chine inset, and then I lined it with did a border of marbled silk chiffon around the edge. So this one is really special, and it's also not super big. Okay, so it's not quite as wide and not as long. I also have a couple of scarves that are double-sided. This is a crepe de chine. It's lovely. It has a little bit of weight to it because it is 2 layers of the crepe de chine. Just feels great, and I like that weight in the winter because it just is a little bit warmer and it holds itself in place. I've got another one. This one's gorgeous. It's a silk satin, and I've got some gray silk satin. It's pieced. Just a beautiful scarf. And then I've also got this green silk satin. And the silk satin is a charmeuse, and it has a crepe backing. And this is double-sided. as well. So this is 2 layers, just a really pretty, pretty scarf. I have some fun little bias cut scarves. They're really, I call them almost like a scarf necklace. They just drape. That's all you're going to do with them, drape them. You might use a little pin on them, but they're cut on the bias. They're 2 layers of silk chiffon. So it has a layer underneath. Since it is on the bias, it has a nice ruffle. You might pin it up here, but it just could add so much to something really simple, and it's different. So I only have 3 of these. I have this pretty brown, that's the widest of all of them. I've got this little narrow blue with green and purple. It's really pretty. And then this one is really quite long. It's going to be like almost like a boa, but how pretty is that? I also have a great selection of silk chiffon scarves. And of course, these are the small rectangular scarves. These would make fabulous gifts for everyone on your list. I did post a video of different ways to wear these scarves, and I have some new ideas for you there. So I highly recommend, if you have about 15 minutes, go to @MarlingOriginals on YouTube and take a look at what I posted. But I do have a nice selection of these rectangular silk chiffon scarves, the little small ones. And like I said, perfect gifts. Something else that's new on the website that's on sale on the 19th are a couple of silk rayon scarves. So these are a silk chiffon, here's another one, with rayon raised textured pieces. So this one is the silk dots, this one is the foliage. And this dyeing process involves using 2 different formulas of dye to get those 2 different colors. It's done all at once, but it is quite tricky, and I'm just thrilled with these. This one in particular is gorgeous. There's just something about it that stands out. So that's a great scarf. I have several short scarves on sale, and these would be things that are 50 inches and less. They're perfect if you're petite like I am, just want a pop of color. I talk about these a little in that video on the oblong scarves, but see, that's just a great little pop of color. It's on the website. I have a few of those. I've got a few that are hand dyed. This one's lovely. I've got this one that is a Hamatai silk that is a rashi dyed, so it has a beautiful pattern on it, and it's in those rich, rich tones. That would make a lovely gift for someone. And then I've got this fun short scarf. For some reason, I just think a young girl would love that, but I've got a couple of short ones on there, so go take a look at those. I've got some great oversized scarves this time as well. So for those of you that like a larger scarf, either to use as a wrap in a shawl, or if you're just tall, you need a larger scarf. So this one is a great, very pretty. It's marbled on both sides. So it has a kind of a gray and sienna color here, and then a pop of a deep teal with some red and black underneath. So this one is just really kind of cool, and it would make a great wrap. Let me show you. It also has scalloped edges. I've been playing around with doing some scalloped edges, and I just think it's great because it adds almost a little bit of a ruffle, just a little more visual interest. So this is a great scarf. It would also look great, you know, tied, especially if you remember the, check out the video. I show you how to do a loop that hangs really pretty. This would be great done in that style. Here's another large scarf. This one is pieced a little, but it's oversized. It's really long, gorgeous colors. It would look great with camels and brown. So once again, you warm tone people, this would be a great scarf because it just has those olives and all those great colors. It has, it's a silk chiffon. It has this nice piece border, stitched detail around the border. So just a lovely scarf. And I had done these pieces of silk. This is a silk chiffon. I had done these pieces of silk some time ago and finally just pulled them out. I'd kind of been saving them for fall. I had them in the spring, but decided this was kind of a fall thing. But this is lovely. It's so big. So it would just, I mean, this is definitely a one that you could use as an evening wrap year-round. I mean, the colors are just classic, but check that out. Isn't that just a great look? Where'd I go over here? Yep, and in the back, let me see if I can get it up where you can see the back. But this is all hand dyed, and it's a silk chiffon, and just a beautiful, beautiful piece. And these are Arashi dyed. These are about 22 by 70 something. So once again, a large oversized scarf and just lovely. They're silk charmeuse. So they feel incredible. Okay. It's like satiny, silky, great look. This one has the purple, a little bit of purple, pink, yellow. And the way these are made, just so you know, is these, I wrap silk on a tube, on a 6-inch tube, and then I put string all around it and compress it, and then pour the dye right onto the silk while it's on the tube and let it dry, and then take it off, and it gives this lovely, let me show you on this one. It's just a beautiful pattern. You can see where it was wrapped around the tube. So that's where it was wrapped around the tube, and the string went in between and got compressed, and then just gives you this gorgeous, and I love the way this particular one has like some orangey color right there, and that's from the yellow and the red blending together while it's on the tube. So these are a lot of fun. So I hope you get a chance to go check everything out on the website, marlingoriginals.com. I hope you can find some gifts for yourself and for others. And if you have any questions, you know where to find me. Thanks so much.